So while looking for new video ideas through Bing's AI-powered Copilot, I started to have this heated debate about whether a heavier airplane flies faster than a lighter airplane. Needless to say, I think Bing was very wrong in what they said. It insisted that heavier airplanes do in fact fly slower always, and we're talking in terms of a rubber band-powered airplane, that is. But I just couldn't believe that. That just doesn't seem right. It just seems very obvious, in terms of your common sense, that a heavier airplane is obviously going to have to fly faster to produce the same amount of lift to keep it in steady flight, right? If you just look at your really light balsa airplanes, they obviously fly incredibly slow. And then if you look at your Antonov 225, it obviously flies a bit faster. So I want to look at that more in depth today and figure out whether Bing is actually correct or not. So today, this glider here is going to be our test bed. Let's just fly it very light, and we'll just add some weight, making sure to keep the center of mass in the same place every time. So I have added a lot of extra weight to the glider now. I've added these 4 nuts here, and I made sure to keep the center of gravity in the exact same place. Okay, so I guess now we can just compare the footage and see what the results are. It's pretty obvious that the heavier airplane flies faster than the lighter airplane based on this footage here. But I don't want to be unfair to Bing and say that it was entirely wrong. Because if we look at this diagram here, even though the heavier airplane did glide much faster, I had to apply a much larger acceleration to it. I had to throw it a lot harder than the lighter one to get that velocity. And if both of the airplanes had the same energy applied to them, the heavier one would in fact fly slower, if at all. So it just depends on how you want to look at it, really.